Good evening, Richmond County, and welcome to another edition of the RO Sports Show brought to you by Richmond Community College, local college, big impact. The Lady Raider cross country team returned from their Thanksgiving break with two meets on their home turf, and both meets ended in a victory for Richmond. Hosting their first Sandhills Athletic Conference meet, the Lady Raiders used a strong home crowd to race past Jack Britt and the Lumberton. Recording 29 points in the win, Richmond held off the second place Lady Buccaneers, who ended the meet with 57 points. Lumberton only had two runners compete, not enough to qualify for the final team score. Junior Malin Wallace recorded her third straight top 5 finish, while senior Alina Craddock, sophomore Shacey Heaton, and Andrea Ellerby, and freshman Gabby Lutz all aided the win with their fastest times of the season. Entering Wednesday's meet, head coach Jessica Covington was concerned about the Lady Raiders' ability to power through their second race in 3 days. But Richmond's runners erased their coach's worries with another impressive performance and captured the team's second straight victory. Using 5 personal records from their top 5 runners, the Lady Raiders were no match for Hope County or Jack Britt. Richmond secured the win by placing all of its qualifying runners from the top 8 spots for 26 points. Jack Britt earned second place with 38 points, and Hope County only had 4 runners, not enough to qualify for a team score. Wallace has served as Richmond's #1 runner in each of the 4 meets this season. Again, she impressed Wednesday, finishing second overall with a new personal record of 22:17. That time was 32 seconds faster than her previous record from the season opener at Scotland. Riley Bowman and Heaton have used one another as running partners this season, and the two crossed the finish line in 4th and 5th place respectively. Both recorded new personal records. First was Bowman, clocking in at 24:16, and then Heaton at 25:32. Richmond's home course is usually Henson Lake in Rockingham, but the venue was moved to the high school's campus. Runners started in Raider Stadium, ran the edges of the baseball and soccer fields before heading to the south end of campus. After running the perimeter of the softball field, runners worked their way along the football practice fields, around the boneyard near the gym, and then back to an outer and inner loop at Raider Stadium. Contesting with high winds, soggy ground conditions, and cooler temperatures, Coach Covington said her team acclimated itself well to the elements. Although the boys cross country team hasn't made it into the win column just yet, the Raiders have been highly competitive. Battling cooler temperatures on Wednesday, muddy terrain, and the wind, the Raiders earned 54 points while hosting Jack Britt and the Lumberton. The Pirates used 5 runners in the top 8 spots to earn the win with 26 points, while the Buccaneers just edged Richmond with 49. Richmond had 3 Raiders cross the finish line in the top 10. First was senior Carson Jordan, who took 7th overall. Not far behind were fellow seniors Will Thompson in 9th place and Bryant Morales. For Thompson, it was a career afternoon as he set a new personal record with his time. He passed 2 runners on the home stretch inside Raider Stadium to finish 9th. The record setting didn't stop there on Wednesday, as all 7 of Richmond's runners recorded season low times Wednesday, 6 of whom also notched new PRs. The Raiders' efforts landed them another 3rd place finish. Hosting Hope County and Jack Britt, Richmond recorded a team score of 54 points. The Buccaneers took the top spot as a team with 23 points, taking 1st and 2nd place and having all of their runners finish in the top 9. Hope County just edged Richmond for 2nd place. For the 4th time in as many meets this season, Jordan was the first Raider to cross the finish line in 6th place. A goal of his was dipped below the 20-minute mark, and he recorded a season low time of 19:58. Taking 1 minute and 17 seconds off his time from Monday's race was Morales, who was the first of 6 Richmond runners to secure a new PR. Morales came in 8th place with a time of 20:37, his first sub-21 time of his career. Richmond will return to action on Wednesday at Jack Britt. The 2 Raider squads will compete against Jack Britt, Pinecrest, and Scotland, with the race beginning at 2:40 p.m.
Did you end your high school career online just to find out that the college experience you were looking forward to is going to be online as well? Don't take your year off. Get started on your college education and save yourself from taking out student loans. You can transfer from here to every university in North Carolina. Richmond Community College is all you need to get your college plans back on track. Visit us online at richmondcc.edu. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Not wanting to lose the momentum it built before the holiday break, the Richmond JV volleyball team didn't take its foot off the gas on Tuesday. Traveling to Sandhills Athletic Conference opponent Lumberton, the JV Lady Raiders earned their second straight win, a 2-0 decision. The victory marked the Lady Raiders' first sweep of the season as Richmond used set scores of 25-20 and 25-12 to sink the Lady Pirates. A strong presence in the front court for Richmond helped the team earn a much-needed conference win. Freshman outside hitter Emma Altman and freshman middle hitter Katie Way teamed up to keep Lumberton on its toes, and a developing chemistry helped Richmond get closer to the 500 mark. The Lady Raiders are now 2-3 and will stay on the road for another match tonight at 71st. The first serve has already been set in Fayetteville. The varsity volleyball team couldn't find its footing Tuesday and dropped an SAC road match at Lumberton. Unable to keep its momentum from a win last Tuesday, the Lady Raiders were swept in 3 sets. Final set scores were 17-25, 17-25, and 14-25. Head coach Ashley Larson said the team didn't have the same kind of fight as it did in the last week's sweep of Hoke County. Finding that spark moving forward will be important for the Lady Raiders as they will finish the first half of their shortened regular season during their next 2 games. Larson explained the team will focus on the game's fundamentals while also looking at its mental approach. Richmond's back row had a busy night, recording 59 digs between the 3 sets. Senior libero Emmy Cooley had a team-high 16 digs, while seniors Shelly Hoffman and Kelly Hoffman each reached double figures. Senior Taylor Chappell and junior Alina Sweeney both had 9 digs. The 2-3 Lady Raiders will look to get back to the 500 mark with another road match tonight. Richmond will travel to SAC opponent 71st with first serve set to go off shortly after the JV game. Middle school sports returned to Richmond County on Tuesday when the Ellerbe and Rockingham volleyball teams opened their season with 2 matches. The Lady Rockets and head coach Teresa Mason, who played in last year's conference title match, picked up where they left off with a sweep of the Lady Wildcats. Rockingham won both matches by a score of 2-0. Set scores in the match were 25-13 and 25-11, followed by set scores of 25-7 and 25-6 in the second game. The leading scorers for Rockingham were Janaza Neal and Kamora Watkins. Tess Bryant added 15 points for the Lady Rockets, followed by 11 points for Sharonda Henderson and 10 more from Melissa Canas. Ellerbe was led by Denise Carrillo, who had 3 aces and 3 kills for the Lady Wildcats. Maddie Marie was very active for Ellerbe, adding several points in both matches. Monday, we'll see all 4 of the county's middle schools in action as Rockingham will travel to Cordova and Ellerbe will play host to Hamlet. Both matches are slated for a 4 p.m. start. And that's going to wrap up another edition of the RO Sports Show brought to you by Richmond Community College. For the latest and breaking sports stories in Richmond County, you can always visit richmondobserver.com and click on the sports tab. You can also find some exclusive content across all RO Sports social media. And be sure to tune in for Ross at 5:30 every Thursday evening for your Raider wrap-up. In the meantime, I'm Russell Parker reporting from the Richmond studio in downtown Rockingham. Have a great week.